Hello everyone, this is Photos playing The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and as soon as I can go anywhere on this screen, come on. There we go. Alright, so, that's a way to copy. Now then, I am going to be starting from, as soon as I can get here we are. I'm going to be starting from my house. There are a few things to take care of before I go on to finding the second of three. Now, this, as you can see, you can now slam into things like so, which gets the attention of guards pretty easily. But if you smash into things like this, it will reveal secret passages. You go in here, and here is a fairy fountain if you needed fairies, but I do not because I have 2 in bottles. So then, the best thing about this ability, for sure, is that I can just do this. Move to the side, and zoom! No problem with guards at all. Now then. There was a boy who ran away quite a number of times. I'm gonna go talk to him now that I can actually be able to run him down. By stabbing him with my sword. Shaw! I missed. I'll try again. He's vanished. He's not there again. Into this house then. I'll catch you this time, boy. Stabbing him in the butt. So I can bash into things, and I get stuff. In this one, there was a blue rupee. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to go in here and bomb this wall. Now that I have bombs. You can pick them up with A and then toss them. I did not need to set another bomb, but hey. And in here, we get 10 arrows. The most useful thing in the game. Oh, I can't deny that. It's actually pretty useful. There's one more little tidbit I wanted to show. It's if you go to one of the houses that has a few of the houses have that picture of Mario that I showed a few episodes ago, second episode. If you grab it and pull back, rupees fly out of it. Isn't that interesting? Now, one more thing I want to take care of, it is the house up here. This one. I didn't go down the stairs last time, but I might as well this time. Because there are chests galore. Now, this is a sliding puzzle. 20 rupees there. Now, it's not possible to reach that one since we wrecked it, and it's also not possible to reach a few of these other ones now. But I can reach this one. Now then, I'm gonna grab the other 2 after I go back up. Push this one out of the way. This one there, this way there, this one there, this way there. To anyone who would notice this crack, I'll get to it later. I know I can break into it now, but I'm gonna do a compilation of all the pieces of heart near the end of the game, and that is where one of them was located, but I'm not going to do that yet. Same with that cave there. That also has a piece of heart in it, but once again, I'm not gonna get to it. Now, if you recall last time, I want to check this bird. It's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, the old man said that there was a cave to the east of Lake Hylia, which has a useful item. So that's going to be my next destination. So I'm going to rush on over there, and we will be getting there. Where he actually means is, this is Lake Hylia. The eastern cave would be over there. So that's where I'm headed. As long as you just keep charging, you can't be touched. Here is the bottom section. There's this little fairy thing. If you slice underneath him, he gets stuck, and he gives you something. He's like, alright, take it. Take the freaking money. So if we head this way. These guys, I don't know if they're called Octrox. Ah, here's a new enemy. I call it the moving pickle. The moving electric pickle. The only way to destroy it is to first freeze it and then swing at it. Or there's another way, but just like the anti-fairies, which are those red things that are in dungeon, you can't destroy them unless you have this. I mean, you can use another item, but we don't own that item yet. This guy is Blimp Man, who shoots out little blimps. And here we have generic crab again. Now that we have the look at this rock. It's huge. I died! Holy crap! But I have a fairy! I really didn't expect to die. I guess these guys do a whole heart? Anyway, now that we have bombs, or since we have bombs, we can blow up this rock. Heading in here. And in here, we have a treasure chest. In this treasure chest is the ice rod. One of 2 rods in the game, both use magic power. This one freezes enemies. Now then, we have this, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. It does this. Ahem. That guy's frozen. He's an easy kill. I'm gonna head over here because it has something I want. You don't need to go over here, but I might as well to show the room. It contains fairies. It also connects to the other room, but you only can go in there, but you can't do anything because you're blocked by a bunch of rocks. I mean blocks. They're blocks, not rocks. Alright, now that we have that out of the way, I will meet you all. Let's see, what do I want to do next? I'm gonna try and go for that one. That pendant up there. If I can't, I can't. I'll meet you guys there. I see that there's a doorway down there, so I'll meet you all then. Actually, there's something I wanted to go show first. You go in here, and there's this, which contains more bombs. Yay. But that isn't actually what I want to show. You go in here, and in here there are 2 switches. You pull the right one, and the water drains. This will become important later on, but there's something I want to show. These fish. Yes. Pick them up, and you now have a fish in your hands. Now I'm going to carry this to somebody. You can actually throw this into water, and it will give you a small amount of rupees. But that's not my goal. I have someone else to take this fish to. The goal is to get there without getting hit, which is actually sort of hard to do. Thankfully, guards in this game are stupid. And yet I still managed to get hit. Come back, fish! Yeah, if you drop it, you can pick it up as long as it doesn't go into a tree or something. Carrying a fish, carrying a fish, carrying a fish. Guards are so stupid while I'm carrying fish. This is something that many people probably don't know. If you carry this fish all the way to Kakariko Village, there's someone you can give this fish to. He'll give you stuff for it. He is located... Hi, dude. Over here. Throw the fish to him. And he gives you a bunch of crap. He gave me magic powers, some bombs, a red rupee, and a green rupee. Now, since we're so close to the mountain anyway, I will go ahead and go... Ow. Go up there and see if I can make it to the pendant. Whew. That guy was a bush crab, I think. Do not enter Death Mountain without the king's permission. Screw you! Wait, they blockaded it with a giant rock? Lift, Link! Lift! Well, can't go in there. I might as well check out the area while I'm here, though. We got these two guys, who are the lumberjacks. Feels like this tree is strange when you cut it. I need to be careful when I go into the forest. Lumberjacks A Bumpkin and B Bumpkin. If we go in here, there's really nothing here except for these two pots which both contain hearts. I'm glad to accept those hearts. And there is, over here, a cave, which I believe contains just, yes, there's a piece of heart there. This is what piece of hearts look like in this game. I'll be getting, once again, I don't need to say it over again. I need to learn to stop repeating myself. Now, since we can't reach this one, it's obvious we gotta reach that one down there. But before we do that, there's something I want to get in here. So I'm gonna make a quick trip into the Lost Woods, I believe they're called. No, we head in here, and here's another treasure game. For 100 rupees, I'll let you open one chest to keep the treasure that's inside. Sure, I'll do this once. Okay, green rupee. 300 rupees. Or 20 rupees. Those are the three things you can get from these. This is probably a more... This is probably a less advantageous one than the one that I played before. Since I had paid for it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I wanted to show all three amounts. Okay, I got 20 rupees. I'm not gonna cheap the game out of 100 rupees that I paid. Now, the item I want... Yeah, if you grab that guy, he'll give you, it'll drop money. Come down here, and there's a piece of heart there. I do not want it, so I'll just jump by it. Here's a guy here. There was an ex-member... there are ex-members staying at the entrance to the desert? I'll make sure to check that out. If there are any ex-members to the Desert of Thieves, or to the group of thieves. Blah. There's a dancing mushroom. We now have a mushroom. Give this to anyone who wants it. Select it and press the Y button. That was all I wanted out of here. So I will travel... Oh, I killed something. I think there was a bandit in there. In the logs, there may be enemies hiding. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly make my way out of here and head on south to the desert, since that's gotta be where we need to go. We should be in Kakariko now. Close enough. Ah. Alright. Ah. Now then. We're heading on to the desert, which is... We were actually very close to it earlier. I'm gonna have to take the long route because, once again, there's a blockade impeding my path, so I can't really take a shorter route to this. But it's fine, because you can just sort of charge through everything. We're almost there. This says Desert of Mystery. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. I want your sign. Now he's gonna follow me. I now have a companion. Nice coat. This, believe it or not, is actually a thief. The only ex-thief in the game, to my knowledge. He will come into play later. Notice that he's following me. I wonder if anything else will follow me around in the game like this. If we do, maybe this guy can help us with it. Now, the only way to get rid of him is to head to a different screen. In here is a fairies fountain, the first one that you can find easily in the game. Instantly to full health by going into these. I'm going to switch to Boomerang for the time being, I guess. And we will head down into the Desert of Mystery, where the second pendant awaits. It makes sense because they always go in the order of courage, wisdom, power, and everything. There we have two new enemies. This vulture thing, it will circle around you continuously. I mean, seriously, I don't think it ever touches you specifically. Possibly it does, but let's test this theory. No, it doesn't. And then we have these sand golem peoples. Down here we have like two black rocks. You know, you two are really annoying. I'm going to kill you now. Come on. Die. I apologize, viewers. I will be done with this shortly. Ugh! Die! Alright. Here it is. Hey. Once again, our path is impeded, but this time by a green rock, which we can't grab at all. Can I shoot into its mouth? No, it stops physically shorter than the thing. Look. It's not even specifically touching it. And now we have some sort of strange hieroglyphic text, which means we are hitting a dead end. What could this mean? Hey, look, a cave. Maybe this can provide some answers. Whoa! Game. Hey, Sahasrara? No, Agina. Another descendant of the Seven Wise Men? Great cataclysm foretold by the people of Hylian blood? The hero will stand in the desert holding the Book of Medora. So I need this Book of Medora to read the language of the Hylian people? The House of Books in the Village. Wait, is it that book that was on top of that shelf? That's what I need? Okay. Thanks for the info, guy. So off to the House of Books. I'll meet you all there. Oh, but before we do, there's this strange green block up here. We'll be getting back to that later. now that we are back here, if I enter this building up here, the House of Books. Now, the question is, how to get it down? The irony is, you destroy the shelf to get the book. And now we have the Book of Medora, and we could read the ancient text of the Hylian people. This is what it looks like. Just like the, just like an empty bottle, this, you can't just use it on the spot. So, heading back to the desert, we can now open the passage. I combined passage and pathway. Wow. Those guys are annoying. We can now open the passage into this by reading this text. By hitting Y. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. Oh wow, he took off his hat. He has pink hair. Wait, what are they doing? No, stop! You blocked the exit! You jerk! There's no way out now. The only way we can go is forward. Till next time, everyone, when we take on Dungeon 2. The Palace that holds the Pendant of Wisdom.